Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too, and I'm back. Sorry for the problems with that first attempt at the live feed. I updated software today, and somehow it wiped out all of my microphone inputs that I had set up, so there's no sound. So thanks to Rick from Smart Drive Test for letting me know that there was no sound. So this is, well, I guess now technically the second live answer, or actually live fix live stream. First one failing miserably just a few minutes ago. As I said before, this is going to be a series just when I'm working on my websites or websites for my clients, when I find fixes for little problems or interesting things that tackle problems that are happening. I just want to share them with the subscribers, share them with the channel, share them with the viewers. And so that's what I'm doing right now, the first one. So if you want to receive notices about these, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell, and you'll be notified for new live fixes, live answers, bulletins, and of course tutorials and whatever else I find to put on the channel. So right now, let's head on over to look at the screen here and what the problem is. And then after I go through all this, I'll check out the chat afterwards, and we can hang out and talk about whatever or answer questions that you have. Now, the issue that my client was having that led me to find this fix was they wanted to embed this video here on their website. And so what they did was they did what they should have done, went up to the share button, and they went to get the embed code. Now, something does not work well on this particular site's embed codes. If I use copy embed, it doesn't collect everything. So instead, what I'm going to do is just triple click, and select all of that code, the embed code. I copy that, and now let's go to the article that I have ready here in the basicjoomla.com site. I have two sentences here. There's a video under this sentence, and there's a video above this sentence. I want to put the video between those lines. So I'm going to hit enter at the end of that line. And a little trick that I do in order to keep track of where to paste code inside of code if it gets confusing, I'll just put a whole string of letters there in the article. And then we can go toggle editor. If you're using JCE editor, you could use the code tab, or you can use toggle editor and get to the code view in your article. So let's just use toggle editor this time. Here are all those H's. I want to select them, and I'm going to go Control V and paste that code that I just copied off of that other site. So I'm going to toggle the editor here, and we'll see here is a box. Make this a bit bigger for the video to appear. I'm going to click to the right of it and use the centering or align button to center that, and I will save it. And now everything has been done correctly. The video should appear there. And when we preview this page, though, we'll see there's our videos under this sentence, videos above this sentence, but there is no video showing up. And what turned out to be the problem is this. Now, I can't really zoom in on this page with the tools, at least there. I don't know how to yet. If there's a way, I'll figure it out or look for it. But you'll see that this site is running under an SSL certificate. That means it's running under HTTPS. And this browser basically will follow the rule that it will not display anything that is not coming from an HTTPS source. It doesn't have to be basicjoomla.com in this case, but it has to be guaranteed to be coming from the source that it says is serving it up. Now, if we click back to the article, and this time I'm going to use the code tab for JCE editor. It makes it a little bit colorful and a little bit easier to see. If we look, you'll see that in the iframe coding for this embedded video, the source is HTTP:. There is no S. So this site here, when they use their embed code, they serve up their videos from their web server, not underneath the secure certificate. In fact, if you look up at the address of this page, you'll see that they're not even using a secure certificate yet. So what's happening here is that the video will not show up on my site under an operating under a secure certificate because it's not being served from one. Now, there's two options here. You could, and this is what I did for my client, you could add an S and see if that will work from their source. Because if that will work, then Bob's your uncle, as we say here on the west coast of Canada. Everything is good and it will work. If this doesn't work, your only other real option would be to turn off the security certificate on your website. And who's going to do that? In this case, you probably, instead of embedding the video, you're best just to say, here's a video, check it out, and give the people a link to go to the story to watch. But we've put an S in there, and I will save that change. Then we'll go to that page and we'll refresh it. And in this case, adding an S does work, and now the video will play. I think a commercial is going to come up here first. And basically everything is working as it should. And that was the fix for this particular embedded video not showing up on the person's Joomla site. So if you run into that problem, if you found this video while you're searching for a solution to that problem, make sure that the embed code that you're serving up from the video, from the server, from the site that you're using it from, make sure it's coming from a secure source as well, or else it won't show up on your site. So I hope that was helpful, and glad to share that fix with you live. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell so you get notifications. And if you've run into any similar problems like this, why not leave a comment in the comments section below. So I'm going to wrap up that part of the live feed. And for those of you that are staying around the chat or have any questions, we'll switch over now. And continue on. Unsuccessful attempts are just stepping stones to sheer awesomeness. Oh, well, I look forward to achieving sheer awesomeness. And Bob's your uncle, but he's dead now, so is he still your uncle? Yes, he's your uncle. And, okay, for those of you who are maybe wondering, Smart Drive Test is trolling me because I trolled him on a live stream that he did for school bus. The law for stopping for school buses. So if you're sticking around for this part of the of this video, because there are only two watching, so it's me and Rick, which basically shows the lonely life that both of us lead at times. Go over and check out Smart Drive Test, and even if you already have your license, that would be a good thing to do. Check out some of those videos, because you will at least learn maybe some things to refine your driving skills. And if you ever have the blessed occasion that I have to have Rick riding in my car every now and then, you'll know some stuff to watch out for, so that you're not going to get in trouble. But he is actually a good passenger. What if you put in the S and it doesn't work? What else can you do? I would say, like I said, that one option, I think I would then do a screen capture of the video, and then of a frame from the video, and I would use that in the article, and then I would hot link it to this page, because that's pretty much all that you could do. Suppose you could always contact the site and ask them or tell them that problem, get them to fix it. But in this case, this client is just sending out a newsletter, and they collect these stories for firemen and about fire-related things, and then they send it out. So yeah, I think that's probably your only options if the S isn't working. Yeah, I think that's it. Because any other option, if you had another domain, you could open it up, create a link to that page, but then it's just getting really convoluted for that. So yeah, that was a good question. So I think that is that. Any other questions that Rick has for me, he can ask me on Facebook. Oh, speaking of which, if anybody's still watching this long, Basic Joomla Tutorials Facebook page, why not sign up for that? Follow at Basic Joomla on Twitter, and I'll put all those links in the description below so that you can follow. So we'll wrap that out there. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your Joomla sites. God bless.